Hi guys, it's Morgan and welcome back to another witchy video. Today's video is going to be all about the new moon, and we're going to talk about what a new moon is, why we use it, and I'm also going to give two examples of a new moon ritual. One's going to be a little bit more basic and the other one's going to have a few more steps that go into it. So if that is something that interests you, please keep on watching. Before we start today's video, make sure you go down below and hit the subscribe button, as well as following my Instagram, which is in the description box down below. And without further ado, let's get on into all about the new moon. So first things first is, what is a new moon? The new moon is basically the beginning of a new lunar cycle. This is where when you go outside and you look up into the sky at night, you may not see the moon, and it looks like there's just not a moon in the sky, but it is definitely there. It's just not showing itself. And that leads into, what is the new moon best for? This is best for new beginnings and setting an intention that you want to happen the next month and the next lunar cycle, as well as cleansing yourself from the past lunar cycle and cleansing all of your tools and your home and getting rid of all that energy to allow the new energy in, and to cleanse negative energy, of course. So that leads into the two new moon rituals. The first one is going to be very basic. You do not need much. It's all about you, and the candle that I'm going to talk about is optional, but again, it is very basic. It's great for beginners. So that ritual is basically this. First things first is set an intention, but make sure your intention is clear. And by that I mean, make sure you are really thinking about it. Meditate on this intention. Really, all day long, think about it. Think about what you want. Visualize it. Visualize what it feels like, what it looks like, and sit on it basically all day. The next thing is to light a candle. This will really help set your intention. Now, like I said earlier, this is totally optional. You do not need it whatsoever, but it'll really help set your intention and put it out into the universe. And as you're lighting the candle, make sure again you are thinking about your intention. Maybe say it out loud. Visualize what it looks like. Visualize what it feels like, what getting that thing means. And the very last step is to cleanse your home. Now again, this is optional. If you don't have the tools to do that, don't worry about it. Maybe just visually think about your house being cleansed. And I personally like to use sage and just walk around and kind of sage your house, sage especially the room that you do all of your working in. This will really help get rid of any energy from the past lunar cycle and allow it to open up and bring in the new energy that the new lunar cycle is bringing, as well as just getting rid of any negative energy that might be lingering around you or your home. So then the next ritual is actually my own ritual. You can take what works for you, or you can modify it to fit you. It really doesn't matter. It just has a few more steps than the first one. So the first thing that I do is I clean my space. I clean my house. I clean the room, especially that I'm working in. I vacuum. I dust. Anything that's just kind of thrown around or laying around, I put away. That way my room is clean. And then I try to clean the rest of my house, whether that be just vacuuming or picking up, just so everything's clean and put away. Then after that, I take a bath. I really like to take a bath or shower before any type of practice, even if I'm just meditating. It really just helps wash the day away and just cleanse myself so I feel nice and clean and light. And then after I get out of the shower, I like to get a water or some tea to bring into my space, and I gather all of my tools, anything that I'm going to need for this ritual, and put it on my altar and move my altar to the center of the room, and then I cast my circle for protection. And after I cast a circle, I meditate for 15 or 20 minutes to ground myself. And as I'm meditating, I really think about my intention. What do I want for this next lunar cycle? What do I want to come of it? What does it feel like? What does it look like? Anything that goes into that can help really set it. I do that, and then after that, I light my candle, and as I'm lighting the candle, again, I think about my intention. Sometimes I write down my intention, and then I light it with the flame from the candle, and I just put it in a fireproof bowl and let it burn for a little bit. And after it's done burning, I will take it outside, dig a hole, dump the wax into the hole, and then put the ashes of the paper in there to really just kind of release it back into the universe. And then after that, while my candle's burning, I will cleanse my altar and cleanse my tools as well as myself, again, to get rid of any energy that is from the past lunar cycle or any negative energy that is lingering. It helps just, like I said, brighten everything, lighten everything, get it all ready for the new lunar cycle and the full moon that will be coming in a few weeks. And then after that, I might sit down and write 5 goals that I want to come this month. And for this month specifically, I just started my junior year of college, so my 5 goals will be all about that most likely, and just life in general. And then after that, I might pull a few tarot cards just to kind of get a general reading about what the month ahead holds and the lunar cycle holds, or to just clarify any of the goals that I have written down. And after that, I might do a cleansing spell or protection spell. I try to do protection spells on my jewelry to kind of have something with me all the time that's protective, and I may do that and charm some jewelry. I want to make a video all about charming jewelry and how to do it and all of that, so look for that coming soon. But that is something that I do on the new moon. Again, I cleanse it with sage, and then I'll put a protection spell back on it just so any energy from before is gone and I can infuse it with new energy. And after that, that's basically it. I dissolve my circle and I put everything back, and that is basically my new moon ritual. I hope that there are a few tips in there that can help you guys, and you'll be able to make up your own new moon ritual or use some of my tips. But yeah, that's pretty much it. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Make sure you leave a comment if it helped, and if you enjoyed this video, as well as give the video a like, and make sure to subscribe. And yeah, that's all for today's video, and until next time, stay witchy. Bye guys!